I'm from CeBIT, talking to many influential and very smart people, and one of those very smart people is right here. It's Shara Evans. She's going to be doing a keynote very soon, all about the wonderful way that the world is going. She looks into the future and discusses all that sort of stuff to big crowds. She does a whole bunch of stuff in print. She's on TV, so you may recognize her in the past. She's probably told you all this stuff before. But she's the founder and CEO of Market Clarity, which is an award-winning telecommunications analyst firm. And she does a lot of cool stuff. She has a lot of important knowledge in mind that we're going to try and take a little bit of. Not all of it, you can keep some of it for later. So, the first thing I wanted to talk about is that my own kind of enthusiasm around emerging technologies, from virtual reality to augmented reality to Internet of Things and all that, my focus changes all the time, where I can't, just sit on one. Like every few days, I will jump from one thing to the other, and my enthusiasm switches constantly. Which is fine, luckily, because I write about everything, so it's a nice fit. But for you, do you find there is any one or two kind of areas in emerging technology that really inspire you or get you really kind of pumped up?
Patrick, like you, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I am into so many different technologies, everything from AI to robots, I love robots, to virtual reality, augmented reality, nanotech, biometrics, cybersecurity, cyber warfare.
Yeah.
You name it, I sort of cut across it because it's in the tech area.
Yeah. Cool, just like me.
Keeps it really fresh and really fun.
Yeah, and always changes every single day.
Oh, so. Every day, yeah. I mean, just trying to stay on top of everything that's going on in the world. You can't do it.
It's insanity. Yeah. But it's good. It doesn't get boring.
No, what I love doing is actually going into the research labs and talking to the people that are just starting to invent stuff and then extrapolating with them where it's going to be in 5 years or 10 years or 15 or 20 and starting to go out into the future and timelining it with all kinds of other technologies and demographic changes and political changes, mix it up a bit.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Okay, well, today in particular, at CeBIT, you're going to be talking a lot about cybersecurity and about all of those vulnerabilities that are starting to emerge as we get more and more involved in technology and integrating it more into our lives and the Internet of Things. From the DevDiner perspective, where we do a lot with developers, we have a weekly newsletter where I send out links to all the things that are going on, very much to try and help with the whole everything is changing constantly and nobody can actually keep up. Trying to at least give it a little bit of okay, you at least read through these things, you'll kind of have a grasp on what's happening. But one of the key things that happens constantly is every week there is more Internet of Things related security concerns, and it's always to do with the Internet of Things is a terrible idea, we shouldn't have any of this in our house because, security holes everywhere and, government surveillance and this and that. So, from your perspective, looking into the future and everything that's happening, do you think that companies in tech are going to get to the point where they're developing things securely enough that there won't be security holes for the Internet of Things? Or do you think it's inevitable and we're just going to have security holes and have to just live with them and kind of adapt?
Do you know what is amazing? We've had problems with security in computers for 30 years now or more. And today, people are still putting in security as an afterthought. Why isn't it part of the design process? It's just got to be as rigorous as doing code reviews.
Yeah.
You've got to have security built into a project. If you're going to connect to the internet, why wouldn't you have security? And you also need to think about even privacy impacts as well. What kind of data are you storing? How might that be used? And, how do you protect that information? What kind of encryption are you using? And there's ethical issues. Just because you can do something doesn't mean that you should.
Yeah.
Just because you can harvest information from people's address books on their phones, should you? Should you store it on your server and not tell the person you're doing it? Or force them to just hit a click wrap and say yes, but actually have no idea what they're doing? And what I don't understand, here we are in 2016, we see these bigger and bigger data breaches all the time. That actually, big scary ones that can cost a company its reputation, maybe its business. And here I'm thinking like the Ashley and Madison, right?
That was pretty big.
That was really big, and the company's probably going to be out of business. But still, security is an afterthought. People are collecting all this information, not splitting it up.
Yeah.
You know, so why would you put it all just in one really easy to get to place? Not use the best encryption you possibly can.
Yeah.
And not make it hard by putting different pieces in different systems.
Yeah, why make it so simple that someone just goes, oh hey, here's everything I need.
Here's a nice big honeypot, please come get me. You know?
Cool. So I think the message there is for everybody who's watching, if you're a developer and you're like in a startup now and you're starting to build something, you probably should be thinking about security already. Don't be like all the other companies because you'll probably end up having a chaotic moment 2-3 years down the track where you'll really regret not having just dealt with this to start with.
And not only that, if you put it in as part of your development process, that's a differentiator. You can actually say, hey, I've got a wearable and security was designed into it. This is how we do our firmware upgrades. This is how we store data or don't store data, as the case may be. You know, this is enterprise grade. You know, why not take that as a marketing advantage as well?
And it makes it a lot harder for the other people to be able to catch up to them. It's like, well, ours is built with it from the ground up, whereas they're trying to patch things on top of something that wasn't secure.
And a lot of these devices, they have such small code space that they don't have an opportunity to patch it, or maybe they don't even have a source code anymore, they just have the binary file, and there's no opportunity to fix it. So you then have to reinvent it.
And then it's just have to ship out a whole heap of new stuff when you kind of stuck with all these things in the wild that nobody can ever get to again, and they're just out there as a problem. Yeah. Cool. Well, moving from that to another area that I'm very excited about all the time, which is augmented reality.
Oh, I love augmented reality and virtual reality.
Yeah, so I really like the meta glasses. I've done a little bit of development with the meta glasses and augmented reality and so forth. And I'm also pretty keen on the HoloLens and seeing where that goes. And who knows what happens with the Magic Leap, but that stuff would be cool.
Well, those are the two top ones right now. Have you tried the new Meta 2?
I haven't gotten to. I've seen many videos, and I have the old Meta 1, but I haven't gotten
I know, I haven't either. I'm really keen to get my hands on it and see about, you know, taking an image of a car and being able to spin it around and pull it apart.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is from your perspective as well, with augmented reality and Meta's idea, they want to replace all computer monitors and stuff to just be augmented reality, to take away the kind of awkwardness of always staring at a specific screen when you want to use technology. How soon do you think it'll be, seeing all the research that you've seen, all the people you've spoken to, where we won't have screens anymore, where augmented reality won't be a big name anymore, it'll just be, well, that's just what technology always was, sort of thing. Like, how long do you think it'll be before it's mainstream and just normal?
Yeah, look, I think that we're going to need to start seeing a lot more glasses that are very, very lightweight and comfortable to wear for a long period of time. Now, mind you, I haven't tried the new Meta 2s. I know that they're lighter than the other ones, but with a lot of the eyewear, it still is not very comfortable to wear for very long periods. So if you're going to get rid of some computer screens, you've got to have something that people can wear. And it's probably going to be in the days where we have smart contacts sitting on our eyes. And it looks like it's projected out here, but really is just on our eyeball. And it's doing things like self-focusing, you know, depending on what you're looking at, you know, integrating all sorts of other pieces of information. And the other thing is that if you're doing something like writing a document, I'm not so sure that having it as a see-through display is the best way of actually doing that. I think there'll be some tasks that are very well suited for having a display that you can manipulate and turn around, and others having a keyboard that you actually get that tactile sense. You know, for those of us who've grown up with keyboards, it's going to be a while before we're ready to get rid of that.
It's really weird trying to type on something that doesn't actually exist in reality.
And I'm a touch typist, so I feel, you know, the keys, but when I'm on my iPad, for example, I'm constantly making type notes because I can't feel where my fingers are going.
That's cool. Well, I hope that augmented reality comes really soon. I hope my Meta 2 glasses come very soon. Meta, if you're watching this, send me them early. It's okay.
Tell me what you think of them too.
Oh, I will. It'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So the next one is a little bit more open-ended of a question, which is just, how do you think that the technology landscape will change over the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, one of the things that not a lot of people are talking about yet is robots. And, you know, I'm starting to see them in lots of different industries, still in prototypes. But I think that it's going to happen much, much faster than many people imagine. Cool. So I've been seeing robots that are doing jobs like bricklaying.
Really?
Yeah. There's one in Jericho called Sam, and there's another one out here in Australia called Hadrian.
Okay.
And the one in the US, they work side by side with expert masons, and they get rid of the heavy lifting and so on. They're able to lay a lot more bricks than a unit can, about 3 times the number.
Cool.
Hadrian out here is able to go 24 by 7 and completely autonomous, like getting rid of the wall. That's one example. And then there's the fast food robot. It's going to be the nemesis of teenagers all over the world because it'll flip the burger. Yeah, it'll flip the burgers. It'll slice the pickles. It'll do the buns all by itself. There's a hotel in Japan that is a robot hotel, but translates to weird hotel, the name of the hotel. And you walk in and you get greeted by a dinosaur that looks sort of like a T-Rex. Or a little doll-like figure, or a humanoid Japanese woman. And they've got robot porters, and they've got another robot in the cloakroom. There's a restaurant in Singapore that's using drones to deliver plates of food to get around these massive tables. There's a robot in a hardware store in the US that brings people when they come in, and let's say you've got some sort of widget or bolt in your hand, you're looking for another one just like that. It'll 3D scan it, and it'll show you a bunch of pictures. Which one is it? Click which one it is on the little display, and then it'll take you to exactly where it's at. Like the number of uses is just increasing all the time. And then there's driverless cars.
Yeah, I look forward to those. Long drives are so much easier when they're actually paying attention the entire time.
Yeah, what happens when it's in the cities? I mean, what's going to happen to all the people who drive for a living? There's so many different implications of that.
Yeah, well that leads on to a good other question that I was going to go to next, which is all of the doom and gloom in AI, where it is going to take away, 50% of the world's jobs, and everybody says it should not happen, and it should prevent this from ever occurring because the world is going to be a horrible place, and people need jobs to survive.
Yeah.
And I personally wrote a big article on this and had many people disagree with me, where I'm on the camp that it's a good thing to go and advance into artificial intelligence and machine learning and to be advancing mankind. And I personally think that it is not that unreasonable to think that humans can continue to develop and gain new skills and get work and jobs in more fulfilling places and have artificial intelligence kind of replace the jobs which aren't as pleasant to do, and that people can kind of adapt and new roles and stuff will appear. And so this 50% unemployment isn't really 50% unemployment because over time new jobs and things will emerge from artificial intelligence. What do you think?
Well, you said a very important keyword, and that is over time. And where I get really concerned is that we're on a really steep exponential up curve, and automation, not just AI, but AI inside of robots, is going to very rapidly start displacing categories of jobs.
Yes.
And the people who are displaced may not have the skill sets that are required for all these new jobs that will be invented.
Yep.
And sure enough, there will be new jobs that come into play. But let's say you're a taxi driver, or driving some other kind of vehicle, and the new jobs are all technology related or require a high amount of creativity, combining tech and creative parts.
Yep.
What if you don't have those skill sets? What are those people going to do? And I don't think that there's been a lot of planning or thought into how do we start to re-educate people that are in areas where their job is likely to be impacted in the shorter term, to give them the skill sets to be able to take advantage of these things that might be created in the future.
And who do you think should be doing that? Do you think it's something the government should do, or do you think it's something the private enterprises and startups should start working out?
It's everything.
Because it's an opportunity there.
Well, it's an opportunity, and I think it's also important for our society, because if we end up, let's say, with half of the people who work today not employed, not contributing to the tax base, and need to draw on income from the state or from other sources, what is that going to do to our society?
Yeah.
And what happens when people who actually want to have a job, want to work, want to do the right thing, suddenly find themselves disenfranchised because technology has replaced the stuff that they know how to do.
Yeah.
And that there just aren't enough other jobs for all of them to take.
Yes.
So I think we need, as a society, all the aspects, the companies, the startups, universities,
to work together,
to start to think about, well, what does this mean, and how can we start planning to take advantage of these new jobs of the future?
Yeah, cool. Well said. I agree.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Well, the next one is one that is something which I try to ask a lot of people when I interview them in general for DevDiner, which is the whole overall idea of DevDiner is trying to help developers navigate the crazy world of emerging technology and kind of work out where they fit. And chances are, people watching right now, they've got an idea about kind of where they want to be, but they either haven't fully decided yet or they're not sure how to start. So from your perspective, you've met tons of people who are in emerging technology in all sorts of areas and expertises. How would you recommend somebody who's just starting out, either they could be really good at some sort of coding and they know it's their thing, or somebody who's just a student who has no idea on anything yet, but they kind of like technology. How would you advise them on where to go? Where should they start? Where should they go?
Okay, so let's start with the students. If I were going to university right now, I would want to study a combination of ICT and biotech.
Okay, cool.
Because frankly, you're going to be able to write your future because those two skill sets are not common skill sets that you find in the same individual.
Yeah.
And if I look out at the 7-year horizon where we start to have smart eyewear contact lenses that are able to do augmented reality and virtual reality and combine things like being able to autofocus your vision and be able to detect the chemicals in your body from your tears, there are going to be app stores that will be created just for smart eyewear. And if you can do those two things together, you'll be able to write a ticket.
Yeah.
Another area that I would say really big in the future, look at artificial intelligence and robotics. Here in Australia, we have some of the best robot labs in the world.
I should go visit.
Yeah. Oh, look, they do so much cool stuff here. But you can actually go for degrees, either undergrad or graduate PhD with some of the top people and learn skills that will keep you busy probably for the rest of your working life.
Yeah.
Short term, if you're already a developer, looking at applications that involve augmented and virtual reality, there's a lot of very near-term business uses and consumer uses for these technologies and advertising uses. So it's another big growing field.
Starting to really grow crazy.
Yeah, and then the last is biometrics. There's a lot of new stuff happening there.
Cool. So basically, you've got plenty of choice, and there are some really good insights right there. So if you're still not sure, you just rewind a little bit and listen to that a few times, and then something will click, and you'll kind of have an idea. Cool. So then to finish up, I like to keep it really open-ended and just talk to developers who could be watching. And what would you like to tell them? Just to finish up, the last thing that you should remember from everything in this interview is what do you want to leave them with?
What I'd like to leave everyone with is please design security into whatever product or service that you're going to put out there. Take privacy into consideration and ethics. Think about how information can be used or how your devices can be used, and think about it from your perspective. Would you want someone doing that to you? And I think if you keep that at its core, then you'll design products and services which will make our society the kind of world that we want to live in the future.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Patrick.
That was great.